if you look at Lebanon looks like Greece.
It does
Yeah,
exactly like Greece. I
yeah,
have spent many days marveling at the beauty of Athens. I like Athens very much. I'm not an island person. I
yeah,
prefer the capital. I feel like home. I feel like home not because of the Mediterranean, but because of the people, because
yeah,
of the food, because of the
yeah,
laid back attitude, which I love.
yeah.
So the
We
issue
love
is
it too.
that we want to build on this because at the end of the day, we are responsible for civilization in a way. But I think
Yeah,
along the way, Greece and Lebanon lost track of what's important. As small countries, we punch over our weight. We have the
yeah,
ability to influence more. Second, and
hmm
more importantly, the Lebanese diaspora and the Greek diaspora are
yeah,
everywhere
hmm
in Canada and in Latin America and everywhere. So this is actually an asset for us. And everyone should remember that even if we go and live abroad, eventually you get buried in your village. So you need to
yes,
take care of your country and make it livable and make it prosperous.
that's true. There in Lebanon we used to have a lot of Greeks. I'm not sure right now what's the presence of Greeks in Lebanon, but we also have Orthodox Christians in
True.
Lebanon. We have Orthodox Christian churches. We have people living there. Do you feel like there is an active community of Greeks in Lebanon? How do you
We
feel
have
about that?
we have a lot of people from Greek background, meaning that we call them Levantines. They have Greek last
Hmm.
names, but they become Lebanese. I grew up with
Yeah.
a friend whose mom was Greek. She used to shout at me in the Greek language, which I couldn't
Yeah.
understand. She was loving.
Yeah.
We cannot but be part of Cyprus. About every country around us is a friend and a neighbor. So
Yeah.
the neighborhood initiative should build on this. I think that many of the people from Greece early on came and studied in my university, the American University of Beirut. We
hmm
still have these bonds of friendship, but we also need to understand that no man is an island. We cannot live on our own. So we have to build on these historic links and try to cooperate as much as possible because the recent problem, especially the war in Ukraine, was a reminder to Europe that it has fallen behind in a way.
hmm
Rather than focusing exclusively on support from the US, it should reform itself. And many of the countries, including Germany, for example, has gotten to this realization. And I think the Greeks should invest in soft power. This was their brand. Greece
Yes.
never occupied any country only using, talking about ancient Greece.
Yeah.
We never were able to occupy countries by force. We were used to occupy them by civilization, by philosophy. So rather than celebrating Qasim Soleimani and Hassan Nasrallah, it's better
Mm.
to have Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates, right?